All right. Well, now we have a special guest with us tonight, and he's a photographer. He's a fellow about town also. So please won't you welcome the Neon Cat, Jeff Albergo. Jeff, there he is, the Neon Cat. Welcome to the show. Good to have you with us tonight. And I met Jeff at an art gallery, I don't know, a year or two ago, and found out that he also calls himself the Neon Cat, right?
That's true.
Now you're not a wedding photographer or a portrait photographer.
No, it's called fine arts.
Fine arts photography.
Yes, not to be confused with events. A lot of fine arts photographers are event photographers.
Okay.
It's different.
All right. Now, Jeff, you call yourself the Neon Cat.
Yes.
And tell us where that moniker came from.
I was in a photo contest, and the theme for the week was neon, and being in Monroe here, we're surrounded with neon. I had to go and make my own neon, and
there it is.
The vote was for the Neon Cat. So you won. It kind of stuck.
You won the popularity contest.
Yes, for the day, just for the day.
Good.
But it's gained momentum.
Okay. Is that your cat?
This is Leo. He's a one-eyed wonder cat. He was born with one eye, and he's doing just well. You can't really tell that he's only got one eye.
He's still with us?
Nobody's told him that he's only got one eye.
Okay.
But he does well.
Well, now, how did you get into photography?
I bought a camera, and then I started going out into Monroe, and here in Monroe, their history lives on every corner, and there is a shot on every corner, sometimes more than one shot. So I just go and shoot everything I see, and a lot of good images come out of it.
Now, we brought with us a few of your pictures here, and let's take a look at some of those. Do you want to go with those in order here?
Sure.
This one is of a bird.
It's a Baltimore Oriole that I shot in my backyard.
I don't see a baseball bat here.
No. A lot of people confuse a red-winged blackbird as a Baltimore Oriole, so I got to correct them many times.
Okay.
Then we got a picture of George.
George Custer.
George Custer, and I've been told by more than a handful of people that's probably one of the best pictures of George they've seen.
When I saw that, it jumped right out at me, and it's a very nice angle that you took of that, and that's great. And of course, Custer makes a wonderful subject for photography.
Always.
A lot of people have taken pictures.
And if you get close enough to the statue and look, it appears that there's a button missing on his jacket.
Is that right?
But it's really not. It looks like it's tailored for him to put his hand in his jacket.
Kind of like Napoleon.
Kind of like Napoleon. But if you look at the pictures of Napoleon, you can see the buttonholes. But George doesn't have buttonholes.
Really?
It was custom made, I think.
I wonder if there was some thought given behind it.
I think there might have been. I think I've heard that it was a signal of the Freemasons.
Oh, yeah.
To be like the 33rd.
And what was it you were saying about sometimes that you thought that maybe people posing for a portrait would put their hand in their coat because...
The painters didn't like to paint hands because they were so hard. And if you watch cartoons, cartoon characters only have 3 fingers.
That's right.
So that could have been... Quicker. Yeah, it could have looked weird with Napoleon with 3 fingers on one hand. That went it up. And then we have the old Telegraph Bridge, which is down at North Stony Creek and Telegraph. And that was taken before the graffiti artist got to it and totally destroyed this beautiful bridge that's been hiding in the woods for 70 years now. Old guy told me that they closed it back in the 40s because the semi-trucks were getting so big, 2 of them couldn't cross the bridge at the same time. So they had to shut it down, and now it's, 6 lanes wide there?
Yeah.
See, it's quite the bridge.
Yeah. Okay.
And then next to that, we got the Lotus Fountain downtown. and the exchange program with our sister city, Hofu, Japan.
I thought it was Cheesequake, New Jersey.
No, it's Hofu, Japan, but it's pretty close to Cheesequake. Now, our exchange program sent a copy of that to the mayor of Hofu, Japan, as a gift with the exchange students that we.
Wonderful.
And the people of Flat Rock also sent the Mazda 6 to Hofu for them to build there, which is pretty nice of us, isn't it?
So maybe your picture's hanging somewhere over in Hofu.
Yep, probably City Hall.
City
Hall, that'd be nice. That'd be nice. And then next to that one, we got the bridges over by the paper company at Elm and Raisin River on Elm and Dixie Highway.
Yeah.
And I had a man comment to me that he'd never seen that bridge look like that after he pointed his house out to me in the picture and told me that he had lived there for 25 years.
I bet he never looked at it just at that angle.
Either that or he's texting. When he's driving by there.
Not 20 years ago.
Not 20 years ago, but hey, he might have been further advanced than some of us.
Yeah, could be.
Done big old phones.
Oh, yeah.
And then next to that we have the bridge down on Front Street at Rossler by the water tower. And I shot that for a show that we were doing at the art galleries called The Bridges of Monroe.
Oh, yeah, I remembered that.
And the newspaper was going down to the other art gallery to get a picture for the cover of it. And he stopped in at the Two Sisters Gallery and saw mine. So I was immediately disqualified from the other show. So I could only stay in the Two Sisters show that weekend. But, I had to do it. And I did go to the newspaper and asked them for a copy of the cover of the magazine. I told them that I had taken a picture and I wanted a copy of it. And they said, well, if you took the picture, don't you have a copy of it? I'm like, no, with all the artwork and the texting on it. And she goes, well, I don't know. We've never had anybody ask for that. So I did get a copy of it. The guy in the art department was good enough to email me a copy of it. And the newspaper did charge me $10 for it, but I mean, it's the publicity. I would have paid a lot more for a commercial, I believe.
Of course, yeah. That was good.
So that's about what's working right now. I mean, I've introduced a line of postcards that I've been selling.
Of local scenes?
Of local Monroe scenes, and on the back is one of my catchphrases that says, Monroe, Michigan, where history lives on every corner.
Okay.
And that is just so true.
All right. And you sell these, right?
Yes, sir, I do.
Okay.
I'm set up at the Aquadurcho coffee shop on Telegraph on the first weekend of each month through the summer.
All right. Well,
there's
they can
big
check
art
you
festival
out there. I think you're on Facebook.
I'm on Facebook.
People can get in touch with you if they're interested in your work.
I'm on Flickr. And I also have the Neon Cat website where you can go and actually buy prints.
The Neon Cat
it's the neoncat.photoreflect.com.
Okay.
And that will take you right to a bunch of my pictures.
All right.
You can buy them direct there, all sizes, shapes, canvas, 8x10s, 12x. You can get 20x30s if you want.
And maybe probably on Facebook, probably the best, easiest way they could find you is on Facebook, Jeffery Albergo, Albergo, and it's Jeffery, Jeffery. Right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, Jeffery Albergo. So if you're interested in this stuff, check him out on Facebook, contact him. And
I'm on your friends list. All they have to do is look for the Neon Cat.
That's his profile
he'll be there.
photo.
It's my profile photo on all my websites and everywhere I go.
Great.
I need to get a T-shirt. I just got this Gzan custom T-shirt on, custom guitar T-shirt, but I will get a Neon Cat T-shirt for the next time if you invite me.
That will be awesome.
It will. I would like that.
Jeffery Albergo, the Neon Cat photographer. Thank you so much for being with us tonight.
Thank you.
All right. Well, that's our show for tonight. We sure thank you for joining us. We want to thank again our special guest, Jeff Albergo, Mark Ferris, and the president of Cheesequake, of the Cheesequake Bank and Trust, Buck Sterling for all joining us. And remember, you can contact us at yolotus@hotmail.com if you want to send us a message. I answer all my email. We'd love to hear from you. And you can find us on YouTube and watch our show and other Impact shows on impact.pegcentral.com. So we'll see you next time. Good night, everybody.
The Lotus Ginkgo Show has been brought to you by the Lotus Ginkgo Card, issued exclusively by Cheesequake Bank and Trust of Cheesequake, New Jersey. The Lotus Ginkgo Card is not a credit card, and it's not a debit card, and it's guaranteed to never expire. Lotus Ginkgo Socks by Grassley's Menswear in beautiful, historic downtown Monroe. This is Major Vista speaking. Good night.